back in the building, Circuit and Liberty Lad, you are amongst the movers and shakers of this event, and you've been given drinks, you've been given like finger sandwiches, and Esteban is going over some information. He's like showing you guys like some of like the promotional information about their project. It's like cyber animals, combat models, and there's like some promotional like concept art for some stuff. And he's like really like monopolizing your time or attempting to. What are you guys up to? How are you guys dealing with this?
Okay.
I would try to ask questions about what kind of what I guess try to I would ask questions about what like this new team might be like if he knows anything about that, kind of subtly hinting. And
Actually, when you start asking questions like that, the woman Thea actually speaks up and she says, well, this is just in the planning stages. It's something we're pitching to my superiors and the military. But our thought was that we would actually uh, base the majority of the combat forces on these cyber animals, and we'd have a small team of Novas working in concert with them. Um, Actually, I'm really glad you're here, Liberty Lad. We were probably going to be reaching out to you to see how potentially interested in you were in the project.
I mean, I'm always interested in helping out my country. Obviously, look at my look at my
Absolutely. I mean,
jacket. These colors
uh,
don't run.
yeah,
My my
I understand there was a little back and forth with your recruiting before you officially joined Project Utopia. Um, it certainly seems to us that a more America-focused team might be in your interest. Maybe when you're done with this academy, or maybe even sooner.
well, I'm always looking to the future. I just the optics on this whole animal thing just I think are really gonna really sandbag any sort of progress that you can make. I mean, look at what happened at Tavern on the Green. You know,
Oh yeah, what does PETA think about all this? That can't be good.
Uh, Actually, David speaks up. He says, "What happened on Tavern in the Green was not representative of what our technology is really all about. There was some sort of interference that caused something to go wrong there.
Oh, that's awful.
do you think it might have been who Synapse?
Possibly. I mean, we know that there were Terrigen members there. Your, I guess your opposite number, your rival team, as it were.
We don't
They were there in
we
full
don't have a
force.
rival team. We have pretenders.
Whatever you say." uh, Thea actually speaks up and says, "Yeah, we think that tonight's presentation is going to clear up all of that. Those were sort of, from what I understand, gentlemen, those were sort of more show models. These are much more focused, effective models that are very well controlled."
See, I don't think it's not really the the capabilities. It's the perception by the public that I think is going to really put a sandbag on this. You know what I mean?
Well, that might be one thing that we could use your expertise on. I mean, you're obviously very good at public relations. We have a couple of plans for that in regards. We were actually thinking of, um, from what the Weird Brothers here tell me, these models are actually capable of displaying some personality. We were thinking about, incorporating these as personalities into the team. Really marketing these animals as heroes in and of themselves, not just tools or weapons.
I mean, I'm always open to. I mean, just count me down as always. Forward thinking. I'm just letting you know what first comes to mind, and maybe the more I interface with you on this, the more we can kind of find some creative solutions.
Interesting, interesting. So, pardon a personal question, if I may.
Go ahead.
She like swipes over to some like more like concept art for like human looking things. It's like, you wouldn't happen to have any Native American heritage, would you?
I don't, not to my knowledge, but we could do a blood test.
Certainly. We had some thoughts in regards to that. You know, to be more inclusive. We would really like to recruit someone of Native American heritage to be a part of the actual Nova team. But we can look into that. Absolutely. I mean, there would certainly be a significant signing bonus for that sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. We'll keep in touch, definitely. Can I use persuasion on her? I'm not going to use the or presence on her. Presence and persuasion. I won't use the mega.
Okay, so you're just making a mundane roll? Sure.
Yes.
Okay, what are you trying to accomplish?
I just want to kind of find out who's pulling her strings. Like, if is there anyone I could talk to that I can talk to that, or you could put me in touch with that can give me a bigger picture of this program?
Yeah,
I
sure.
guess
Go
that's
ahead
how
and
I'd
make that
phrase it.
roll.
Okay.
We won't be applying your mega presence, but you will still be getting the scale from the celebrity aspect.
From the fame.
You can include your fame as well as like I said, you're getting a base level 1 scale from the celebrity genre, but we won't be applying anything from your mega presence since you're tamping that down.
Okay, I got two basic
2
on the
basic
basic roll. I got
successes.
2 successes.
She looks over to one of the people talking to one of the generals, and my boss, Mr. Henderson, is really sort of the man in charge of this aspect of it. Uh, he's a very taciturn man. A lot of this is sort of riding on his decision as well as the decision of the generals. Um, yeah, I guess if you wanted to talk to someone more superior, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's not a very personable man.
Sorry, what was that name again?
Mr. Henderson, she refers to him
Mr.
as.
Henderson. Okay, I'll write that down and I'll mull that over if you want to go over to Circuit.
Sure. Yes, so Circuit, what are you doing while this conversation is going on?
Yeah, she's actually probably trying to be charming with Steven, as awkward as she is. And see if she can like maybe mess around, like oh hey, I'm not able to get everything pulled up on right. Can I use your pad to just see the itinerary? I'm really intrigued by like the cyber animals. That sounds really interesting.
Okay, I am going to need a persuasion roll from you on this. It's not
Use
going to be
momentum.
it's not going to be a very high difficulty because he does like you, but that is sort of a big ask.
Okay. Yeah, I can use. We've got 4 momentum.
I
You got
think.
5 momentum right now.
5. Okay.
Oh, hey, yeah. I will use 1. You said that was presence.
It's persuasion. You can
Persuasion. Okay.
match it with either manipulation or persuasion. Presence.
That's all the
Can
same.
speaking in binary help? Just kidding.
Let's see. What if I like use my gymnastics to awkwardly stretch? No.
Ooh.
Oh, it's 3 whole dice. This will be fun. That's with the momentum. This is not my bag.
How many successes?
I got 1.
1 success. Okay.
Kind of bat my eyes, like instead of awkwardly like blink 1 and then blink the other.
I don't think I can give you the pad, but if you want, I can show you anything you want to see.
Yeah, that would be great. Like a tour? Like a personal tour?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't think we should leave right here. But he literally shows you his pad, and you can pretty much ask him to show you anything you want off of it.
Yes. Cool. No, I'm really intrigued by like the whole animal thing. How did you come up with that? And then she mentioned that they still have they have personality, so it's more like they're more like Benji as opposed to like just a police dog kind of thing.
Like, yeah, he goes into it. He starts like showing you the schematics of these it looks like they've got three basic models. They've got bear, wolf, and eagle. And they're all he's showing like sort of combat concept art and a couple of actual like technical photos.
Hmm.
Um,
I do still have Spark with me.
mhm.
So Spark's still orbiting me, and I'm gonna try and just like interface enough with it so it can kind of like, as it's rotating, get some of the information.
Okay, if you
But
want
I'm trying
to,
to be subtle about
okay,
this.
if you want to roll for digital scan,
Okay, that's one.
one success. Okay,
Can't win them all.
can't win them all. Yeah, Spark is not seeming to be able to find an intercept point for the data stream.
Okay.
But yeah, he shows you and he's like, yeah, like we basically tweak kind of like the natural personality plus like enhancement from sort of the implants that we've put in. And you know, we don't have them to the point where they can like seem like they're talking, but they can definitely vocalize in a way that is like very on brand and very like marketable.
Hmm. And, uh, Have you are you concerned at all about like the blowback you might be getting from like animal rights activists regarding this? Because this does seem like a very touchy thing. I mean, I kind of doubt you've got the animal's
We've
consent.
Well, I mean, do you like bomb sniffing dogs or police dogs consent? They're animals. As far as animal rights are concerned, like we have a legal team for that sort of thing. And you know, we've definitely had challenges and we've had to field a couple of more. But from as far as our legal team is concerned, from what we're doing, especially since if we get this military contract, a lot of that's just going to get smoothed over.
Hmm. How does that work with the Aether Wave? Are you guys still? Is this going to be? Is this going to take over as your primary, and Aether
Oh no,
Wave's going to go on the
we're
background?
still gonna perform. We're still doing that. But you know, this is more of like a like real money revenue stream.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you
Instead of
know,
a passive.
oh, yeah, exactly. Like we're gonna be on as consultants if this thing kicks off. And you know, we'll be getting that, you know, that military contract money off of it.
Oh, that's good. So what does Sovereign keep harassing you about?
We talked about going on a date, but then they fucked us over. So I have no interest
Oh,
in that anymore.
yeah. Ooh. Mm.
Yeah, you know,
I,
I know she's hot shit, but she just doesn't like fanboy thing here. She doesn't have your authenticity.
oh, that's really sweet. Like
Yeah.
put her hand on his arm, like a little squeeze.
Mhm. We're going to cut down to the straight level now, where Fawn is getting somewhat mobbed by people who are taking her picture, and like some kids are asking for autographs and selfies. It seems like she's been recognized. In the meantime, Aterrados, the all pretense from these like
Uh,
military and security people has dropped,
yeah.
and an additional car has pulled up, and there are like five dudes on you right now. And like one of them is like say, sir, if you could get into the car with us, please.
Where are we going?
We're going to a detainment area, and then we'll be calling the police.
All right. Let's do it. And he'll hop in.
Okay, you hop in the car.
Mhm.
All right, they drive you and start driving you away from the building.
Oh my God, no! Detain me in there. Gosh darn it. All right, let's get wrecked.
What are you doing?
He's gonna It's I guess there's like they should have like what plastic stuff in between me and the rest of them.
Yeah, this is kind of like it's not a cop car. It's the kind of car. It's the sort of corporate security version of a cop car. So it's more like an SUV, and there is sort of like a back section that has been sort of modified that they put you in. So it's basically a cage in the back of an SUV.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, activating Quantum Aura.
Okay, so are you fucking this car up?
Oh yeah. Like my hair is gonna he's gonna shrug his hair out and it's gonna go all spindly like little alien tentacles. Like
All right, make an attack roll.
woo! Yay! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. 4 successes.
4 successes. So yeah, you are able to basically like what exactly are you doing?
So yeah, the hair is kind of lashing out and choking people and stuff like that. And he's definitely whoever is driving, he's gonna leave alone for the most part. But one of them gets special treatment, which is just gonna be brought to him against the bars.
So yeah, you're able to get your hair like into one of these guys. Like the closest one, like through the back car, the cage of the bar. You basically skewered him through the shoulders and like have pulled him back to the car. We are now going to have to roll initiative for you.
Woo!
So that is the lower of your
God.
cunning plus athletics or dex plus empathy.
And it's successes, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Straight successes. It's lower of those two combos.
2
Two successes. Okay, fantastic. Let me roll for them.
This is all right. This is fine.
All right, so they go on. They get 3 actually.
Oh.
So it's going to be basically them, a bunch of them, and then you. You got us basically a surprise round.
Whoa, boy.
So the car stops.
Oh.
And you know, the people in the front essentially they stop. The people who are in the passenger sections of the car get out and move around to the back and start firing guns into the car.
Ow. Gosh darn it, that's my weakness. Bullets.
All right, I'm gonna need you to roll your defense.
Excellent.
That's going to be any one of your resilience attributes.
Just that, right?
Yeah, just that.
Okay. Two. Oh wait. Yep. 2 successes, and it is my mega. So well, mega 3. So that for scale.
Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, they start firing bullets into the car. You are able to sort of like get out of the way or body a couple of the shots, but one shot does sort of make it and hit you sort of center mass. I'm assuming you're wearing the armor that you got.
Yeah.
So that takes off one of your hard armor, but you do not take any damage from this hail of bullets. Fawn.
Yes.
Head over to you for a moment. You are like I said, surrounded by like maybe about a dozen people in front of this building, and everyone's trying to line up to get a photo with you. And you give me a definitely going to be a cunning roll.
Mm-hmm. Cunning. Where is it? Technology.
Cunning integrity.
Okay. Does smell apply?
No.
But hearing does apply.
Hearing would apply, yes.
Okay, so I have keen senses, hearing.
That'll give you enhancement equal to your mega cunning.
And I have mega cunning 1.
Okay, so it'll give you 1 enhancement for the keen senses.
Yeah. Okie dokie. That's 6 dice. Fawn notices stuff.
Notice my blood.
All right, it's
Airway.
rolling. Let's see here. 5. 6. Okay, I got 2 successes, a 7 and a 10. I'm re-rolling the 10. I rolled another 10.
Nice.
Ooh.
So currently I'm at 3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Win?
And a 6. Okay, I stop at 3.
Okay, 3 successes. That is more than enough to have noticed before the car started to get off, to have like looked over and noticed that Aterrados was getting frog marched into a car. So what would Fawn do in response to this?
Send your birds.
I don't have that kind of power.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Let's see here. My face is going crazy. So I think what Fawn would do is to go over. I have all these fans in front of me. Crap.
Yeah, you see him getting into the car, and like depending on what you do, he's definitely going like the car is going to move on the way. This is to determine if Fawn wishes to follow. At what point does Fawn arrive? So it depends on what you do in response to seeing Aterrados getting put into a car.
That's fair. Actually, I think Fawn right now, adorably, is going to assume this is part of his plan to get in.
Okay.
Because he basically told her, look for an opportunity for yourself. So she took that as, this is my plan to get in.
Noted. Okay. All right. So you're just gonna let that happen. Awesome.
Yep.
I love it. All right. So Aterrados, it is your go now.
Oh. All right.
So you're still in the back of the car. You've skewered this dude through the thing, and he's bleeding pretty bad. Like you got the jump on this dude that's still in the car with you. But you have 3 dudes basically with sidearms,
Yeah, shooting kids. Like, geez, weirdo.
You're a Nova.
I'm gonna place my head against the bars next to this guy who I've skewered, and say, hey, buddy, here's you're gonna drive. I'm gonna let you go, and you're gonna drive us back to the skyscraper, and you're gonna get me in, or this hair is going down your throat. You ever choked on hair before? It's horrific.
Good God. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. I just need to look up something real quick.
Yeah, look, Google hair in.
Yeah. That's gonna be a command roll.
Yeah. This is great. I hope he listens.
Use some momentum.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. I'll use some momentum. I mean, it's also funny if he was like, no, because then what comes next? You won't believe it. Click. So yeah, let's do command. I got nothing in that, but I got 3 in presence. And
command presence.
And what does momentum give me? An extra die?
It's 1 die per.
I get 1 extra die. If that's cool, I will grab that momentum for
Per thing.
I mean, you earned it.
I got no successes and a 1.
Okay, so you botch.
Oh.
This guy basically like chokes out a fuck you and is going to like he twitches a little bit and gets free from you, and he pulls out his gun and fires it back at you.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make another.
He continues to shoot at kids. What is this?
But he misses you. Okay.
Woo!
Fawn, I will say you do now hear gunshots.
Fawn looks over and she's looking towards the directions that the gunshots came from, and she kind of leans down and she kisses the kid's cheek and says, "I have to go now, but it was really great meeting you."
Like, oh, can I add you on Twitter?
Of course.
He sends you basically a friend request on Nova Twitter.
Oh yeah, she'll accept him and actually post basically as she's running over there, she actually posts on Twitter like their picture. And she's like, "I met my first fan." And it like I specifically do want to have the building in the background though. Just as an FYI, but that's what that image is gonna go off as she's running over towards the gunshots.
We both met our fans. I should
Yeah.
get a selfie too.
You should. So back up in the tower. You guys are still talking with people. And both of you give me an empathy roll.
Oh, yeah. Just empathy?
Empathy plus
Cunning.
cunning, yeah.
Okay. Mega cunning. That makes it appear that I care a little bit more.
No, this is more of a sensory roll.
Okay.
Pick up on something.
Okay. 2 successes.
2 successes. Yeah, you guys are keeping an eye on things. You're seeing, where the room is going. And you can definitely tell a couple of people like perk up, start looking at their phones, like going off to the side of things, like getting on their phones, talking to their communicators. The air of the room changes, but no one says anything.
Okay. Let's see. Can I try and do a digital scan to pick up on what it is that they might be seeing on their own communicators?
Sure thing.
Okay.
Liberty Lad, are you going to be doing anything?
Tech cunning.
Yes, I will be using Deus Ex Machina. And
That is the thing for talents.
I will do I'll ask Thea or one of the bros. I'll say what's going on, and if I need to roll perception or a presence.
Yeah, you can make a presence persuasion roll.
Persuasion, cool.
4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and I'm also gonna use the hacking specialty.
Sure.
Okay, so I think that, along with the mega cunning, will help the scale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, it'll add enhancement, actually.
Okay.
Either of those things at scale.
Okay.
3 successes.
1, 2 successes.
Okay. Yeah, you Circuit, you detect that like there is currently like security alerts going on. Like you see the signs of security alerts going on. Anthony, you talk to Thea real quick, and like she's one of the ones that are looking on her phones, and you like just hit her with some raw charisma, and she looks and says, "Oh, it looks like there's some sort of incident or attack going on street level. You think that it might be Terrigen?" And then she sort of like stops herself and says, "It's something our security forces are taking care of. I don't know what instructions you have from your superiors, but we're going to let our security forces handle it for now.
We're gonna need to protect the brothers. They're the. I think we need to get them down to the your training room.
That might be a good idea.
This could. I think this is a distraction for Synapse probably.
She kind of like squints her eyes at you and says, we'll have to talk about that later, but I think that you're right in what we need to do. Would you care to join us, or do you certainly if you want to confront the
Circuit.
she-
I think Circuit and I will be in our best with the to since I think the security teams would probably handle that, but I don't. I think there might be. I would look for a. I would like to say this, but not actually say it. Um, Liberty Lad will say that that this is probably a distraction, even if it isn't Synapse, and that we're best served, or the Balance Industries is best served if Circuit and Liberty Lad are with the brothers in the training room to protect
Okay.
them and the infrastructure.
Sure.
From
Give me
bodyguard.
give me a manipulation persuasion roll.
I would like to use one momentum.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as everybody else is cool with it.
Go for it.
I think you're down to 2 momentum. Well, no,
Okay.
Oh,
no,
yeah, much. So
there was a botch earlier, so
I got one success.
1 success. Okay. He's just like, very
But
well.
I'm also famous.
You are also famous. That is true. Yeah, she nods. She says, very well. If that's where you wish to help out, then your help is needed. Your help is appreciated. Let's go down to the training display area. And she begins to have a couple of security people start to escort you, herself, the Weird Brothers down to the training room where you guys see sort of the display area where you see there are about a dozen animals here. There are 2 bears, 6 wolves, and 4 eagles that are sort of all sort of lined up, all sort of kitted out in much less like gaudy and steampunky, more like chrome with like red, white, and blue paint, um, cybernetic gear. And they're all just sort of like standing almost stock still, but with like a little like very, very like regular, like sort of programmatic motion to them, standing at the ready.
this is gross. I'm gonna have Spark catch some pictures.
And sitting by a table, sort of amongst these people, is a older looking gentleman, about 6'7", wiry, straight up has a cowboy hat, cowboy boots, and he does not have revolvers. He does have like an assault rifle and like several pistols on a bandolier. And he's just sitting there reading a magazine. He's like, and Thea says, this is a display area. If you want to help guard, I will start. I'm going to have to talk to our security people to see how things are going on down there. She looks over to the cowboy guy, Mr. Gunner. These are some novas from Teen Tomorrow, as well as the Weird Brothers. Their safety is in your hands. And he nods.
Howdy there, partner. Don't worry, if it gets too bad, I think me and Tex here will go outside and make quick work.
He says, hey, kid, if you want to go rumble, we can go rumble. I'm pretty sure those baselines won't be able to take care of whatever it is down there.
Oh my
I'm
god.
all for being proactive.
You don't have a faith in your fellow security?
No.
You're not worried that they might try to mess everything, make things worse with their inadequacy, are you?
I think you know, the longer we wait, the more of them are going to die down there.
Shit.
But I
Well,
follow orders.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'll do a telecommunicate to circuit, and I'll say I'll say if you can try, can you scan the like the database, the server towers, like surreptitiously?
You're looking for anything in particular? She'll respond, but are you looking for anything in particular or
I mean,
just general what's going on?
either or, whatever. You're the tech, so whatever you think is best. But anything we can get on this company.
Okay. Uh, yeah, actually, while she's down here, um, she'll kind of look around. Is there a good, uh, any kind of display so we can get an idea of what's going on out there?
Um, Tech says, "Yeah, sure, we got monitoring."
Okay.
Yeah, he stands up, goes over to like a bank of displays, and like taps some things. And you see the security cameras sort of like all like it flips through a couple of views, and then you see what appears to be like a drone footage of a car that sort of stopped in the middle of the on the middle of the road. There are security people on the outside of it that have guns drawn on it. And we're going to cut back down to the street. Fawn, please roll for your initiative so we can get you into the situation.
Certainly. And it's the lowest of wits or cunning.
No, it is Dex and empathy or cunning and athletics.
Gotcha. Okay.
The lower of those.
Gotcha. It's the same either way.
Good times.
Yeah. All right. So let me go ahead and roll that. That is 5 dice. An extra 10 in there and roll. 10, 7, 9, 3 successes, re-rolling the 10. And a 7, 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay, so with this new initiative roster, so we're going to have a PC turn, and then security people go, and then another PC turn. So who wants to take the first PC turn?
If you don't mind, Fawn.
Sure, go ahead. It makes more sense for me to go at the end of the round anyway. I'm running up on the scene.
Yeah, you are on the scene right now.
All right. So if I crush my skull, can I fit through the bars?
You can probably just destroy the bars.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Okay, let's
like that's
destroy
what I
the
thought you
bars.
were doing at the end. I thought you were breaking out of the cage, not just murdering people.
Hey, they're fine. No one was murdered. They're okay.
Oh, this guy needs to go to the hospital.
Oh, crap. Oh man, buddy.
That's what I'm for.
Let me help you. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this cage. I'm gonna help you, buddy. You shouldn't be shooting. You're bleeding out. All right. I'm gonna use my hair to destroy this cage.
Okay, roll an attack roll for that. That goes off of quantum attack.
Yeah, it's just quantum aura does because I only have 1 point in it.
Okay,
just does 1 indirect damage to everything.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a different power. I thought. Never mind. So we were running that a little incorrectly. But yeah, you direct your hair to the thing, and you basically bust through the back part of this cage, and you get into basically the passenger compartment pretty easily.
Oh yeah, I'm. Is there a first aid kit? I'm gonna be like, all right, buddy, come on over here. Let me deal with that for you. I'm gonna try to like, my next action will be to kind of stop the bleeding. Like you're not doing so well, buddy.
Fuck you.
No, that's fair.
Okay, and then there are security people who are going to continue to fire at you into the car.
Don't shoot your friend. I'm here. Oh. Hey, Fawn. Oh my god, are you shaking your head at me?
You're ridiculous. But fun.
Okay. What is with your power?
Mhm.
With all your powers, what is your soft armor?
My soft armor is only 2.
Okay.
Most of my powers just give me health boxes. I can
Okay,
take
all
a
right.
beating.
Okay, well then you are going to take 2 injury conditions.
Oh!
They score 2 good shots on you. So 2 of your bruised injury conditions are filled up. And I'm going to say that one of them is they hit you in the shoulder. So anything that you try to do with athletics in relation to like lifting or anything to do with your arms is going to
Yeah.
for enhanced difficulty. And then one of them clips you in the hip. So you are going to have another athletics difficulty in terms of like running or moving.
Okay. And there goes bachata later this evening. So thanks.
So that's that. So Fawn, now it's your go.
Right.
So you see these security people like unloading their weapons into this car.
Fawn comes running up, and Fawn actually gets really concerned at this point. And she just holds her hands up and she says, stop shooting, stop. This is clearly a misunderstanding. This can be worked out. Stop, please stop.
Okay, are you using any powers or what are you doing?
Yes.
Power of love.
I have calming composure, so I want to make them calm.
Okay, let's make a roll for that.
Yes, I am pulling up the power now.
Empathy, composure,
Thank you.
and 1 quantum point.
Yes, that's easy enough. I got quantum. That's not a problem.
Quantum for days.
Quantum for days. All right.
Boy.
So let's see here. I have composure 4 with a mega composure, and I'm sorry. Can you composure what?
Empathy. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 6 dice with a mega on it. Let's do this. All right, roll. 9, 9, 8, 9.
Ooh.
So it's 4 with the mega, which gives it 5.
Do we
Nice.
win?
Chill out, Rose.
So Fawn, you just exude this sort of very pastoral, calming energy, and they stop firing their guns and lower them and just sort of turn to you and say, ma'am, this person's very dangerous, but we have it under control.
I see that I can smell the blood in the air. I just wish to conserve life. Can't we do this peacefully?
Yes, we can do it peacefully. Absolutely, you're right. This things got a little out of hand. The police are on their way. We'll wait. We'll contain the situation here, and we'll wait for the police.
Can I tend to the wounded, please? I'm a medic.
I need a persuasion roll from you for that.
Sure. Doo-ba-doo-doo.
So up in the tower, you guys see basically this all go down. You see this fire, this unloading of weapons. You see, Fawn come up. She clearly gets on screen, and like you see all the security people just sort of like zombie out for a second, and now you see her like talking to them down there.
I think I would make another telecommunications send a telecom to Cirque and say, "Can you take care of this if I go out there to make sure everything's all right?"
Take care of this. Just keep an eye on them in here. Sure.
I mean, like, hack into this shit.
That's what I'm about to try.
Okay. Do you want me to try to get? I don't think Tex is leaving, but the rest of them, should I try to get them out of here, or do you think they'll be distracted? Maybe if I go out there, I'll distract them enough. But they'll be on them at the monitors.
Yeah, if you want to try and go out there and distract them, it looks like,
Cool.
yeah, you should be okay.
All right. I'll look to the rest in the group and out loud I'll say, you know what? I think I better go out there to make sure that everything is handled properly. I think she might be trying to use her powers on the security.
They're all looking at it like Tex just kind of like nods, like, yeah, I know that look. You want to go take care of it yourself, kid? No problem.
I mean, I'd like you to come with me, but I think your orders are free to stay here.
They are, and quite frankly, if what's going down there might just happen, then we don't want to get too riled up down there.
Gotcha.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on things here.
No, I just need make sure. Watch them on because you can see things I can't. So keep your eyes on the monitors and make sure that they don't have any backup or they're not pulling anything that I don't see coming. All right.
Give me a manipulation persuasion roll. Since I know what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything.
Uh-huh.
Just requesting some backup.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
Also, Scott, real quick,
Holy fuck, yeah. 4
persuasion plus composure, since I'm just being very serene.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
I got 4.
Okay, noted.
Botch.
It is not a botch. I have 4 successes.
Okay. Yeah. So
I want Scott to botch.
No, don't worry about it. I'm using passive stats for the most of this. Yeah, they say, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If there's injured in there, then certainly, yeah, you can go check it out. We're gonna form a perimeter for the police to show up.
Form it.
And Fawn, you do begin to hear the sounds of sirens.
That's fine. I haven't done anything wrong.
Fawn, come over here.
Fawn immediately approaches the car.
Okay.
And she's opening it up, and she looks horrified at all the blood and stuff everywhere.
Yeah, this is a goddamn mess in here.
Aterrados was like coughing blood.
And she's just like,
okay.
Oh my goodness. And she she basically glances over Aterrados and glances over the other guy in here, and she offers her hands out to the injured person first. Come with me. I'm here to help you.
Fawn.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna use your healing powers.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Actually, is it possible to max my healing powers so I can heal both of them at the same time?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do max out. You spend a point of flux. You gain a point of flux.
Oh no. Okay.
And then you can spend quantum up to your quantum rating to gain dice pool.
Okay. I will spend 4.
And then you can take additional points of flux to get enhancement on this roll.
Yeah, sure, fine. I'll take 2 points of flux. It's fine.
Okay, so you gain 2 enhancement on the roll.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and roll that. So it is my my not healing. I just looked this up.
So how many successes did you get on that roll?
I haven't rolled yet.
You haven't rolled it? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
and
I was
make that
looking
roll.
up. It's quantum plus the power rating. That's what it is.
We have to resolve the max out first.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna roll my 4 dice.
Yeah, you roll your 4 dice and you get 2 enhancement.
7, 8. So with my 2 enhancements, that's 4.
Okay, so yeah, so you have 4 max out points, which I'll definitely say if you want to spend one of those to be able to heal both of them at the same time, basically with one roll, and then you have 3 points that you can spend like to pump into the power itself. You can do like a mega attribute or damn near anything else you want to pump this into. Where are you spending your points?
So when I spend it into a mega attribute, does that add to the dice roll I'm about to do?
Yeah, it adds the effect of the enhanced mega attribute to the roll.
Okay, then I want to spend one of my points to add my mega composure in, basically being the serene figure in the middle of this, basically keep
Okay,
them calm,
well,
so
okay,
I'm
well,
calm.
It increases your rating.
Oh, okay.
Right, so basically, you are spending points to increase the rating of the thing that you're about to do.
Okay, so it needs to be into my healing.
Yeah, it could be, but it can also be into, like, you can just pump it up, like, by 3 points. You can put it into your quantum. You can do it or you can try and manifest new stuff if you so desire.
No, I think I'm just going to, yeah, I'm just going to pump it into the power.
Okay, all right. So 3 points to the power and 1 point to do it on both of them. Go ahead and make that healing roll.
Certainly.
All right. While you're doing that, Liberty Lad, there is absolutely a emergency fly out of here hatch as part of it's a Nova team building. So you're you're quickly shown to the exit hatch, where you can absolutely fly out of the building and quickly make it to this car.
Groovy. So I'll float down, and then I would like to max out to get a point of mega cunning.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll that.
It is the same thing. You gain a point of flux.
And
then you
rating
spend,
is 2, so I only roll 2 die, right?
yeah, you spend quantum points up to your quantum rating to build a dice pool,
Gotcha.
and then you can take additional flux to get enhancement on this roll.
I will just roll 2 die.
Okay. All right. So yeah, go ahead and roll those 2 dice.
I fail.
Okay. Yeah, you fail. You're not able to enhance your power anymore. But then, yeah. So yeah. Fawn, you spread your healing light. You definitely heal the security guard. You heal Aterrados. And just as you do, Liberty Lad descends from the sky.
Oh, fuck, it's America.
And that's where we'll end it this week. Tune in next time to see where things go from here on Aberrant Atomic Youth. Don't forget to follow the characters on Twitter to see more of the story, and follow Simulacra RPGs for updates on the show and the channel. If you'd like to support the show, you can subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels at Simulacra TV, but the best way is to go to patreon.com/Simulacra Studios and become a patron. A big thanks to our $5 and up patrons. You keep the story going, and we couldn't do it without you. Until next time, remember, your legacy is our future.